what do you personally think is wrong with dating today?
I feel like they want princess treatment, like they're not men.
You said princess treatment?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like men need princess treatment?
Like they don't want to be like men, you know?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. No more men?
I think the problem is that men like to be petty and sassy, and they wait for you to text them first.
Yeah.
They wait for you to slide up on their stories, and it's like, I'm the girl, so I'm not gonna do that, so we're not gonna go anywhere.
All right, tell your man slay queen.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah, what do you think?
I think that social media just sets super unrealistic standards for relationships, and like it just ruins, it puts everything up. So yeah, men suck. I think social media just like puts like them in a whole other world, like bro.
I mean, y'all are pretty good looking. You guys look amazing. So I'm pretty sure that you guys get hella DMs. Yeah?
I can't say because
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
can't
text.
say.
Can't say, huh? Okay. And one last question for you guys. Why don't men chase anymore?
Because they're girls. They want to be girls.
Because men think they're the prize now, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I agree
Or
with
no?
both, yeah. Yeah, they think they're all that. They're not.
What's your names?
So. Alani,
Naomi,
Ruby.
Okay. And where are y'all from?
We're from like the IE.
yeah.
Okay.
Just stop
Be a
being
man.
bitches.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Be a man.
For them. All right. Thanks, ladies.
thank you.
Bye.
Wait, where can we find you?
The men didn't magically lose their spine. The environment changed. For a decade, women insisted on calling men toxic for showing the exact traits they now claim to miss. Men watched the culture penalize blunt masculinity and reward emotional performativity.
Sometimes I wonder if the dating life was this bad like 20 years ago, because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. But I really don't understand how any of these men are gonna get married one day, because it's like they always sexualize us, or like don't want to take us serious at all. Like they just want to be friends with benefits until they're like 40. Like, and I go out, guys. I go out. I go to the gym. I do things outside. I go to school, and I still don't see anybody or meet anybody. So I'm like confused. Like, where the hoes? Where the hoes? Where the hoes?
You wonder if dating was this bad 20 years ago? No. Back then, men pursued, risked rejection, and actually valued long-term connections. Now, the bar is constantly moving, but somehow women's expectation of being chased is timeless.
I just saw TikTok that said men aren't approaching women not because they're being told not to by women, but because they're just actually too scared, which is a valid reason. Like, I don't want to go up to people and talk to them, even if I think they're hot. I'm scared too. But the men in his fucking comments being like, well, I'm too ugly. Well, I'm just scared if I do what they're gonna say or what they're gonna accuse us of. Well, I don't look like Chris Hemsworth, so I can't approach a woman. I'm telling you right now, if you have pure intentions when approaching a woman and you're not trying to be creepy, if you're going up to a woman being like, yeah, I'm gonna get some tonight, that's creepy. If you're going up to a woman genuinely thinking like, you know, I think she's pretty, let me see if I could start a conversation, that's different. Like, yeah, you could still get rejected. That's okay. The more comfortable you are doing it and the more confident you get, then you'll do it more, and maybe occasionally it will land. Trust me, I've been rejected. I've been called ugly by dudes. Maybe not to my face, but like on the internet. And I'm scared to approach men I find attractive, but not because I think, oh, they'll think I'm creepy and weird. Just because I think, you know, they'll think I'm not attractive or something. And I'm like bad and awkward with conversations. But I'm telling you, men, if you want to approach women in public, you absolutely can. As long as you're not trying to be fucking creepy. No woman is gonna accuse you of anything if you're being fucking normal. There have been many dudes that have approached me who are not attractive, and did I politely decline? Yes. But shit, they were, like, not the most attractive dudes shooting their shot. Some of them were creepy, absolutely, but some of them were just being nice. And sure, you could call me shallow for, like, rejecting them because they weren't attractive, but I'm out trying to have a good time with my gal pals. I don't feel like entertaining a dude. So, moral of the story is, if you want to try and shoot your shot, you could shoot your shot. Just don't be creepy and weird.
The irony? Women themselves admit they've rejected perfectly decent men, not because they were creepy, but because they weren't visually premium and they didn't provide enough superficial excitement. This is why men pull back. It's not laziness, it's evolutionary sense. Why risk effort on someone who will find tiny flaws and dismiss you?
You know what? I see why the fellas is mad at us. We used to do better. So I was talking to one of my homegirls not too long ago, and she tells me she's met the perfect guy, right? She's like, he's great, he's handsome, great job, all of that, right? Oh, nobody's perfect, of course, but standard-wise, preference-wise, he met everything. So then later on, she tells me, and she's like, oh, I dubbed him. You know, he's just not right for me. And I'm like, well, what happened? Like, everything was good. Like, you were saying, like, this could have been future hubby. Like you was damn near on the right track for everything. Like, he was just matching up. You know what this woman tells me? She says, his car is old. And I say, okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? She's like, well, he's been in his career for 10 plus years. He should have a brand new car. He should have something from this year. Like, why don't you have a more expensive car? Sis, sounds like he doesn't have a car payment. Sounds like he doesn't have an extra $700-800 that he has to spend a month, or how much ever a car payment is. It sounds like he's saving up money. What's the problem? Does it work? Does it have an auxiliary cord? Does it have heat and air conditioning? That's all I really care about. Do the windows go up and down? Has it passed the inspection? That's really all that counts. But you're worried about it being an old car? Really? You're gonna pass him up because his car is old? Just little shit like that explains why these men are sick of us. Because you could have a perfectly good guy with a good career. He takes care of himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that you could ask for, and it's just not enough. But it's women like me that will love on y'all. I just want to let you know that. Okay? We are out here. Stop paying attention to the materialistic women. That's the only thing I can say to you, men.
This is exactly why men are fed up. Perfectly good men exist, but women are programmed to look for reasons to be dissatisfied. Instead of valuing effort, stability, and character, the focus is on small, irrelevant details. That's the world men navigate today.
I have an honest question. When did men decide they wanted to be chased by a woman? Am I missing something? A man is supposed to do the chasing. It's never a woman's job. Don't fall for it. When a man tells you, like, I want you to chase me, run the opposite way.
When a woman tries to flip this script, men recognize it as a trap. Why should he chase someone who refuses to accept being pursued? That's the exact moment men stop doing the traditional dance.
Men don't beg no more. That's the problem. I figured it out. Back in the day, they used to be like, I only got 4 minutes. Do what I gotta do to prove to you that I would do anything. Now they be like, fuck you, your mama ain't a motherfucking kid. They don't care no more. They used to be like, in 2004, I chose to do it, and I ain't gonna mess up no more this year. I'ma take you to it. They don't do that no more. They be talking about some fuck them bitches, put them in the street, blow their heads off, and make them beat my meat. Like, they don't even give a no more, and that's the problem. Men ain't out here begging women no more. They not out here begging women, and the women, they just out here being hoes. They ain't out here saying, I should have cheated. No, they out here cheating. cheating. They the men. Man, to fix the problem, y'all gotta start begging us again. Y'all gotta start making us feel like y'all want us again, because y'all making us think y'all want the men.
Now, thanks to cultural shifts, men recognize that begging is a one-way ticket to disrespect. You want men to feel desperate for you again? That's not happening unless women adjust expectations. Modern dating rewards minimal effort, entitlement, and immediate validation. Men aren't programmed to worship entitlement. They avoid it. The result? Fewer men chasing, more women complaining.
The reason men need to be pursuing women is because we literally don't need you. We don't need you. So why the hell would we pursue something that we don't need? Studies have shown that women who are married have a lower life expectancy than women who are unmarried. We don't need you. In fact, you actually actively kill us. On the other hand, men who are married have a higher life expectancy than unmarried men. You need us. You need us. So, of course, we are the fucking prize. Of course, you should be pursuing us. Why the hell would we pursue something that will kill us earlier? Woo! Period.
The idea that men should pursue women who, by the way, are statistically a health risk in long-term attachment is absurd. Men pursuing women is a privilege, not a requirement. We are the prize. If a woman wants to be pursued, she better understand what she's asking for and respect the effort. So here's the brutal truth. Men don't chase because chasing is a risk that no longer guarantees reward. Women have raised expectations, amplified superficial standards, and vilified effort. Men have adapted, wisely, honestly. This is Male Legion, where reality hits harder than a TikTok breakup. Cheers.